So this week's topic of Amuna Mondays was opening yourself up for assistance. And before we begin, the class is dedicated to a couple names, so please have them in mind. It's in honor of a Lule Nishmat for Yosef ben Devora and Gabrielle Masoud Bat Sarah. May both their neshamot have the ultimate aliyah, as well as a refuah shalema for Helene Orna Bat Chen Chana, as well as Serene Bat Mazal. May both of them have a speedy, immediate full recovery. So the topic of opening yourself up for assistance. The first angle I wanted to approach was, and this one's taken straight out of Gate of Trust, the book. It states that somebody with true emuna and bitachon does not worry about the punishments and rewards. It's like one that truly believes is actually going to thank God for the punishments just as much as he thanks God for when he's rewarded. AKA, thanks God just as much as the good that's happening and the bad. They're equivalent in the person's eyes, because if it's coming from God, it has to be good. Despite it not seeming ideal or not seeming good, or I don't know the reason behind it, I don't need the reason. I don't need the justification. I don't need the explanation to it, because I truly have faith and believe and trust God. So that's what having true emunah and bitachon is. And how do you scale that? And you look at a person. Are they complaining? Or are they grateful? It's a simple choice in life to choose. Am I going to be grateful, or am I just going to complain? And that then goes into the concept of opening yourself up for assistance. And I genuinely, firmly believe the words of God does not give you something you can't handle. And it's important to now look at that phrase from zoom out on that phrase. You also have to understand it's not just what you can handle. Understand that whatever happened or whatever you're going through is happening right now. It's happening in this moment. And you have to now look at it. Yes, you're a different person. You are equipped to handle these situations. And if you feel like you aren't, also understand it's not just you. There's people around you. And those people around you, not necessarily were they the same people that were around you years ago or are going to be around you in years from now. And whatever you're going through, God factored that in to the people that you're around as well. And it's okay to allow help. If somebody's offering to help you, take it. It doesn't mean you're less than. It doesn't mean, oh, I'm not succeeding in life, or no one's gonna love me, no one's gonna like me. The people are gonna look different at me if I allow them to help me. That's not what a friend is. A friend is somebody that doesn't. I don't even need to explain it to my friends. They know when something's wrong. They know when I'm going through something, whether it's me being quiet or me being distant, or I'm just not acting the same way. People that care notice the small things, and when they're offering to help you, take it. That doesn't make you less than. It's understanding, Hashem is looking at it like you're dealing with these things. And I know you're dealing with these things because I'm the one allowing these things to happen. But at the same time, look at the people around you. Some people you're going to get so much closer to. Some other people, you're going to have no desire to be around them anymore. And some that might feel like, wow, this is just so much I have to entail, so much I have to endure. I can't handle it. You can. You can 100% handle it when you use all the resources around you and allow them to help you. It's not just, oh, I have to handle it myself. When you feel like you have to handle it yourself, yeah, it's stressful. Yeah, it's exhausting. Like, no, there's no way I can do it. When you realize, like, wow, you know what? I got to know that doctor. I know a doctor that can help me now. I know this lawyer that can help me. I know I have this friend that I can actually come to and talk to about anything. And you know what? Maybe run it by them. I have a parent. Whatever the situation is, you have it. But as long as you're using and acknowledging all the resources that God's giving you, it's like this person in my life is a screwdriver, but right now I need a hammer. That doesn't mean a screwdriver is useless. It's just a screwdriver is not going to play the role that I need right now. And it's really over the years, and when you're creating friends and meeting people, is understanding and creating a little toolbox. I have a certain friend that I can come to in this. I have a certain friend that I can come to in these things. Or I have a certain friend that always offers to help me with this. And it's like throughout that, I know whatever God throws at me, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. Because I have friends and I have people around me that can help me. I have the proper tools around me. That doesn't mean I'm sitting here and doing it all myself. And oh, I can't allow help. There's a difference between asking for help and taking help. I'm a firm believer. I don't think anybody ever is in a position to need to ask. When you get to the point where you have friends, you have people that are genuine and real around you, you'll never need to ask. You won't have to ask. As long as you're communicating with them, and hey, when they say how's your day going, you're being honest with them. You're telling them how your day is going. You have friends that you can open up to. You have people that you can turn to. I don't see a person ever needing to ask for anything, especially not to a person. To Hashem, you want to make your request to God? Go for it. Open conversation with God. But when it comes to a friend, it's like or help with people, I don't see the necessity for it. I don't see the need. I think people that care will acknowledge and see. You can't expect them to read your mind, so that entails you being real. You need to communicate. You need to be transparent with a person, and not shelter everything like, oh yeah, everything's good, and I'm the first one to admit I've done that. People reach out to check in on me. I'm fine, because in my eyes, it's easier to just say I'm fine than to go back and forth and really explain myself to somebody, and that's something I personally need to work on. I need to be more open. And it doesn't mean I'm a bad person. It doesn't mean I'm failing at life because I need assistance or I take assistance from somebody that's offering, and slowly but surely you'll end up realizing people are closer and closer and closer. People are going to get closer and closer, and people are going to come and go in your life. And it's really, really, really important to realize that point in your life, that you're opening yourself up to receive assistance. That doesn't mean I'm going around begging and asking people to help. Imagine you go around and, hey, can you help me? And this person helps you. Hey, can you help me clean my house for Passover? And next thing you go over and help this person clean their house for Passover. You're doing this room. You go out there and you see the person sitting in the living room watching TV. You're not gonna feel good. It's like, bro, I'm here to help you, not do it for you. There's a difference. And I feel like a lot of people, unfortunately, are searching for handouts in life as opposed to assistance in life. I think seek assistance far more than handouts. It's like teach the person how to fish rather than just giving them fish. And yeah, it takes a little more time. Yeah, it takes some dedication, but at the end of the day, it's more fulfilling and it feels better. And that's what people honestly want. People want that sense of independence, but at the same time, you're not always going to have that independence. Sometimes God's like, no, you know what? It's not all you. You're not the one controlling everything. Take help. Take help. And it will humble you and it'll make you appreciate things far more. And I feel like that's the main purpose of friends and people around you. It's not to use them. It's not to use them. Using them is, hey, can you come over and help me? Meanwhile, I sit and do nothing. No, it's doing life together. You guys are all in it together. We're meeting people on a daily basis. Do life together. When I succeed, so do my friends. When my friends succeed, so do I. That's life. There's no jealousy. There's no angle of jealousy. It's not even a possibility. Because I'm always thinking about the people around me, because I know they're always thinking about me. And I feel like that's a very valuable way to approach life and approach anything you're dealing with, is understand you're not alone. So again, this week's topic was Ulei Nishmat for Yosef Ben Devora and Gabrielle Masauda Batsara. May they have an immediate full aliyah all the way to the top, as well as a refuah shalema for Helene Orner Bat Chen Chana and Sareen Bat Mazal. May they have a speedy, immediate full recovery. Thank you.